Today I'm talking barefoot training and exactly what the benefits are. And why the hell would someone pull their feet out of their sneakers while the rest of us are trying to get them gains? However, there's a benefit. I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. What's up, guys? Frank Daniels here. Today we're talking barefoot training. Before we get rocking and rolling, I got to offer you some free stuff. Free core training report, my 9 best tips. Click this button right here. Mobile device users, click the first link in the description. Let's talk bare feet training and exactly what that's all about. People do this for a variety of different reasons. I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to touch on the first one real quick. A lot of people get into barefooted training when they're deadlifting. So when you deadlift, it gets you a little closer to the ground with your heels. So when you're in like sneakers, you tend to have a little lift to it like this. If this was your heels in front of your foot. So getting closer to the ground, quite simply, it enables you to activate your posterior chain. That's just fancy lingo for you'll hit your hamstrings, your glutes, and your back much better when your heels are firmly planted in the floor. The reason that I really want to talk about is because most people have jacked up feet. Jacked up feet and ankles. So your foot and your ankle is the first contact point with the ground. So you can imagine that when you're making impact, just in walking itself, but any type of athletic activity, lifting, training, doing anything, when the foot is the first contact point and you have jacked up feet, it can cause a lot of problems up the kinetic chain. And this is just a complex way of saying that everything in the body is connected. One joint is connected to the next. So the knee bone is connected to the thigh bone. And the thigh bone is connected to the hip bone. And the hip bone is connected to the funny ha. Okay, it's actually not connected here. They're way wrong about that, but I think you get the point that everything is connected, and if there's something wrong at the bottom of that chain, at your foot or at your ankle, it causes problem or causes pain up the rest of the body. So the big thing about the foot in general is it is a huge receptor of information. But since we spend a predominant amount of our time, 1, just not moving at all, and 2, wrapping and encasing our feet and wrapping them up tight so they can't really search the environment and give that signal as often as possible, we shut that signal down. So very often issues like flat feet, where the arch of the foot, if you could imagine the foot, here's the base of the heel here, and here's the base of the big toe, the little toe, where that arch of that foot will collapse down and it almost take the rest of the foot collapsing in, which will take the rest of the leg with it, causes a lot of problems, again, up the chain. So very often knee problems, hip problems, low back problems are really issues that originate at the foot or at the ankle. So taking the footwear off will help anyone that's trying to improve foot position or foot strength and kind of build that arch back up. It's not the only problem, but it's a big problem. Someone who's trying to improve those things is going to do a lot better when they can be aware or have more awareness of what's going on in their environment without the footwear on top of it. You're really going to want to look at the feet and figure out what's going on there. Anyone that has a foot problem, barefoot training can be a good idea for them because, once again, when you improve proprioception or coordination, the brain's ability or the central nervous system's ability to kind of communicate with the environment, aka the ground, what's going on between this point and the floor right there, I'm going to improve my ability to either strengthen the muscles I need to strengthen or be more coordinated. Best time to utilize these things is when you're doing exercises where basically you're ground-based. So not necessarily sprinting or cutting or agility type work, although people do sprint barefoot and that would be appropriate for you if it is appropriate outside the scope of this video right here. But basically exercises like squats, lunges, deadlifts, or any strength training based stuff, there's no reason for you to have your sneakers on when you can be improving your athletic ability, your coordination, your proprioception, and the strength of your feet all at the same time so you can be a better athlete and get them gains, bro. That's what it's all about. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you want more information specifically on how to train this midsection right here, I've got a great free resource for you, 9 of my best tips on how to get a rock solid core. Download that by clicking this link right here. Mobile device users, head down below. Hey guys, head down below, leave me a comment, tell me exactly what you want to see, and of course subscribe to this channel right here. My name is Frank Daniels. Hope this helped you out. Nasty stinking feet. Oh man, that's a fancy word for bare you're barefooted, you're footed, your foot is planted in the ground, they're going to have an easier time. Yeah, a lot of people will bare feet or be barefooted, footed. Yeah, I gotta work that one out.